interesting trip to Liberty Park. Just went to go see some birds again, and left and went to the concession stand, ate something called a concrete, which is like frozen custard and some stuff in it. And we were sitting at the table, and this couple and a kid came over and sat at the table behind ours. And I didn't really know what was going on. My roommates were facing them. They were behind me, and they looked really, really high. They looked really, really high. The lady was slumped over, face down on the table, and the guy walked over to a tree and hit a pipe, hit some kind of pipe, and it wasn't weed, man. It was not weed. I wouldn't have really cared about weed. Weed is weed. It's not a big deal. But the lady was slumped over, face down. And the kid, oh man, that poor kid. The kid kept saying, "Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep." And so we didn't really know what to do. So we went to the concession stand and told them what was going on. And the lady was like, the lady basically said that since it's a private business, they can't really do anything about it, which I thought was weird, but okay. She said I would call 911. And I didn't immediately like know what was going on. I knew that it was a weird situation. I thought the dude was just like taking care of his mom, who I thought like needed like special attention or something, and was just like coming to the park for a nice afternoon. But it turns out they were like really, really high. And as soon as I saw the dude hit that pipe by the tree, I think it was like a crack pipe or something, and as soon as I heard the kid say, "Don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep," that's when I was like, alright, I'm gonna call the police. Because, man, if they didn't have a child involved, if there wasn't a child involved, I wouldn't have called the police. I would have just been like, alright, they're really high. But they got a kid there, they're in an incredibly public place. So I called the police. And the lady was like, I told the lady, I basically said, I really don't want to get involved with this. I don't want to have to answer questions. And she was cool about it. She was like, no, I totally understand. Just stay on the phone with me long enough until they locate the people. And so I did. I was on the phone. I was giving them descriptions and like telling them what they were doing. Yeah, that was just, man, that was really uncomfortable. But yeah, thankfully I didn't have to answer any police questions. Like I said, if they didn't have a kid with them, I wouldn't have bothered. Because I think you're an adult, you can do whatever you want to do. You're not hurting anybody, but you have a child involved in that scenario. That's child endangerment, and it's just not cool, man. It's just really not cool. So I called the police. And they brought the whole squad with them. Like, they brought the fire department and the ambulance, and felt really bad for that kid. And the lady on the phone was like, yeah, that makes me really mad. It makes me really angry. So she was like, no, you did the right thing. You did the right thing by calling. That's just not the type of thing that I want to get involved with. But they had a kid, and as soon as the kid told the mom, don't go to sleep, don't go to sleep, like, the kid knows, like, if you go to sleep, that's like a bad thing. Like, this kid was like 7 or 8 years old, and man, that was just, man, that sucked. Felt really bad for that kid. And they stayed there long enough until the cops got there, and it was a lady cop and a man cop, and the lady took the kid aside, and my roommates heard this. The kid was like, yeah, they were getting high, and man, I just felt so bad for that kid. Like, man, if you're an adult and you want to do drugs, like, that's your thing. That's your call. If you're not harming anybody else, then do whatever you want. But as soon as you get like an innocent child involved in something like that, you're fucking up bad. Like, you're messing up, and that's what like made me do it. I don't even like kids, but no kid like should be going through something like that. This is not a thing that should be happening. And yeah, like, I don't like involving the police in anything. I don't, like, they're there to protect and serve, and I respect the police. I really do. I have a lot of respect. But I feel like most cases, cops don't need to be involved. But that kid was in a situation that kid didn't need to be in, and his parents, they were failing him. Yeah, they were failing that child, and that bummed me out. Made me really nervous. I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to talk to the police, and the lady was really cool about it. She was like, yeah, no, I get it. I totally get it. As soon as they find them, you can get off the phone and like, lower your head and walk away. And that's exactly what I did. I don't want to be around this. So, yeah, we just wanted to go have a nice chill Sunday afternoon at the aviary, look at some dope birds and stuff, and then that happened, man. That was crazy, but I thought it was necessary. I definitely thought it was necessary. That child was involved, and man, yeah, and the kid was like, yeah, they were getting high. And that was just, no kid should know what that means. I know it's a tough world out there, but what's protecting innocent, you know? I know the kid's gonna know what it means one day, but dang, man, shouldn't be involved in that. Parents, like, if you're gonna bring life into this world, if you think you're responsible enough to have sex, then you're responsible, then you should, like, take it seriously when you have a kid. Like, I'm never gonna have a kid. I don't want kids, man. If I want a kid, then I'll adopt a kid. There's a lot of kids out there that don't have any families, that don't have food, that are living with people like that subject them to drugs and alcohol and they need a good home, you know? They need food, they need people that'll take care of them and try to give them the best that they can. And when both parents are getting high like that in public, like, that's just so messed up. So messed up. I just don't have any patience for that. I had no sympathy for that. Man, it made me sad, you know? It made me really sad. Like, that shit shouldn't be in a child's life. And that's why I called the police. Like, if it was like I said, I think it was probably the third time I said this, like, if you're an adult, I don't care what you do. Just don't hurt me or anybody else, and whatever. You get high. If that's what you need to get by, you get high. You do your thing, man. And, like, I'll respect you. I don't care. It's not me to judge. It's not for me to judge you. But man, that kid didn't do anything wrong. He was just brought into this world by those people. And I'm sure they're, like, not bad parents other than the drug thing. I'm sure they're okay. But they obviously have a problem, and they obviously need to get that taken care of. And I hate to put that kid through that, but there is no other option. There is no other option. It was going to happen eventually, no matter what. But man, that made me nervous. That made me really nervous. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting to have any kind of topic today, but I guess that is my topic. Now, after that, after something like that happens, like, you can't not talk about it. And, like, that family should have better options. That family should have a lot more options to them than just that, you know? Like, I don't know their story. I don't know their life. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in their lives, and I hope they work it out. I hope they're okay, and I hope the kid's okay. Well, get on over then. What's up, Addie? Meow.